Hello guys, how are you? This is Jaja. I'm your SRT practitioner. This video I want to talk about addiction and my personal journey with addiction and how I think I will start a series to clear addiction. Because it's such a big part in everybody's life, I would say that I haven't seen anybody that is not addicted growing up. Let me rephrase that word. Maybe except my teacher, spiritual teacher, but I think they are addicted to maybe sweets in some degree also. I know my mom is addicted to alcohol and mahjong. She's a Chinese. And then myself growing up, I think I was addicted to sweets as a little girl. Then I grew up and then I was addicted to books at sometimes. I was like a nerd and just reading all the time. Then growing up, I started to date. I think I was like addicted to sex for a while. I have to admit that. And then after that, I started to travel around. Then I moved to America. Then I was addicted to marijuana for a while. And then I started my spiritual journey of healing. So I started that back in 2020. I started by meditation, and then SRT came into my life. I did a lot of SRT, and along the way, it took me like 2 years. I was thinking that I was healed from everything because I thought I was healed because my life was like I was not addicted to anything. I was not smoking weed, not doing drugs, not doing alcohol, not having relationships. I was just very comfortable and solo myself. And I was living in Maine, actually, if you know. Maine is a very beautiful place. I love the woods there. There's a great spiritual support from the nature in Maine. So because of that, I was able to be peace and kind of like at this state of fulfillment and very like high vibration. I was not, I didn't show any addiction symptoms. I was like very peaceful at that time. So I thought a lot of, so at that time I thought by doing SRT and lots of meditation, I already healed. I thought at that time. I thought I was healed. I thought I don't have any addictions. Then I moved into New York. And then I was going through, then I met someone that triggered all these things in me again. Like I was going through this spiritual journey called Twin Flame. I think a lot of you probably are talking about it. I see in your comments you talk about it, so I know. It's a path, it's another healing path, but in this path, it will trigger many hidden programs from childhood, from past lives. A lot of things were triggered. So then I started to be addicted again to phone. So then I realized like I'm not healed totally after that journey, and to this day I'm still healing myself, like find a momentum to heal. But every time I do SRT, I notice that it will get easier for me to kind of relax and to feel like I don't have to touch the phone. I can, every time it's getting like easier and easier, but always there's something that I'm missing. I'm hit, like I was like running away. That's what I feel like SRT was not hitting the point. So it's like frustrated until I did this sound healing therapy the other day. What happened is the sound healing therapy went very deep in my subconscious mind and touched some buried emotions down there. And then I felt this buried emotion. It was like very heavy that I didn't clear. Apparently, it didn't clear in the past times, or did, or something. As soon as it got triggered that day, I played with my phone all day, and then I start to do other things and running away. I run away from my work basically. And then at that night, I was able to recognize. I was like, what am I running away from? So my question started to hit. What am I running away from? Then the next day, what I did is I did a full session on myself. Find out that at first I did the sound healing again to trigger. Then I did theta healing to find out the root cause. Turns out it's one of the childhood trauma I have. I was keep running away from it, so it's like a family childhood trauma. I grew up in a broken family. My dad is an alcoholic, and my mom was like a very weak person, and she was like very emotional all the time, and she was like in this depression all the time, constant. And my dad was a soldier also. He was a soldier in Tibet. I want to show my tanka here. So he was a soldier in Tibet, and he was like abusive, because every time he drank alcohol, he'll get abusive, and he'll be like beating my mom. Or my mom is an alcoholic too, because they separated all the time, because we stay in mainland China, my dad stay in Tibet. We'll visit him once in a while, maybe 3 months a year. So I was separated from him since kid. And that's another trauma by separating. But this trauma that I run away is a pattern of me healing challenge in life that I recognize, is that I tend to run away. Like, that's my solution. When challenge come, I'll just shut off everything, and then I'll be like, I don't want to deal with this. This is not, that's my solution. But this solution itself, I realize it's actually hurting me, because trauma is not what happened. It's how the brain and the child take in the trauma and view it as, and how we responded. That hurts. So every time my dad and mom get into conflict, which they do a lot when they get drunk, I'll just stay in my room, hiding, and try pretending that it doesn't exist, but still like paying all my attention to it. It's how somehow like similar to what happens to me last year when I met this person. He triggered me of all the traumas that I have, or triggered me like in some way, because I was like tricked. Well, I was not tricked, but I kind of was tricked. Okay, I was tricked by my mind into believing that this is my twin flame, or this is my soulmate, and this is the only one, this is the one for me. I was like into this. I'm like, oh my gosh, he is the one for me, but he's not the one for me. So I was into this conflict and challenge time. I think if you're in twin flame, Jamie, you probably know what I'm talking about. So I was in pain, and then, but this pain is not, I think it's not from this situation. It's probably from lot of buried beliefs, a buried pain underneath from my childhood that hasn't been dealt with. So let's come back to this time. When I found that was the thing that I run away from, then I healed it by creating another mode of like visualizing myself sitting in front of my mom and dad while they're fighting, me holding a pure space of love and watching them fight, and holding a space of understanding and acceptance, and also holding a space of self-love, protection while they're fighting. So by doing that, I release the pain from the event as a kid, like all the time when they start to fight, and I emotionally shut off, and then start to run away. And then that's when addiction started to come, because my addiction is that I need to run away. I need to do something else. I need to playing with the phone while not playing, because that's how I recognize myself a lot. When I do something, when I'm running away, when I do something, I'm actually doing this, but I'm actually not. Like I was playing with the phone, but my mind is somewhere else, and I don't feel relaxed. I don't feel at ease. That's the feeling of like running away from something, the challenge issue. I think that's where addiction mostly come from, actually. Then I realized that's probably how addiction formed. We face challenge and trauma as a kid. When we face something that we cannot deal with as a kid, to self-protect, maybe we tend to run away. We tend to escape from that. And when we try to seek for a sense of releasing, seek for a sense of relaxation, and that's a time we find ourselves are more addicted to some other things beside what we are supposed to be attached to, which is like the families or the healthy conversation that a family is, a strong and healthy family should have the ability to solve the problem. But often you meet like abusive mom, abusive dad, emotional mom, or both. And then it's like the kid just, I don't know how to deal with this, I'm just gonna go play video games. That's when addiction starts. So my solution to heal addiction, I feel like it's then I watched some of the videos, some psychologists, and they talk about, which I found really very useful. It's gonna be a whole series to clear addiction. So but the first videos I think very important is to clear our self-punishment and shame and guilt from having the addiction, because what we need to know that addiction is a response to human suffering. It's an attempt to escape suffering. And it's not our fault that we are addicted to this. It's not that because we're weak. It's not because we're dealing with this huge emotional pain that is underneath, that we don't know, who nobody's talking to us about it. We're not even talking that to ourselves. Nobody's solving that. So give yourself enough understanding and patience, and don't punish yourself for the addiction. Don't feel shame, guilt, because the society tells you, because the law says that's guilty or illegal. The system is well, in his words, in our video's words, it's not setting the right direction to help us in healing this, but it's causing a cycle for the broken people that is broken, more broken. And then there's no way we can heal this in the long run, because after all, the society is temporary, but the soul, the inner being, is forever. We are going to carry this soul to incarnate into the next life, next life. So if we have the opportunity to heal the trauma, to gain the wisdom that we need to gain, and to elevate and to kind of raise our vibration and gain the wisdom to heal this addiction and help other people, let's do it. And if we don't judge ourselves too much, because just don't judge, because it's just gonna create more problems. Okay, so this video today, we're going to clear negative belief system, feelings towards addiction. Okay guys, let's going to start this video. We're going to clear negative programs, beliefs, attitudes, self-punishment, shame, guilt towards addiction, for your own addiction, for people around you who suffer from addiction. Remember, love is the only answer and is the only medicine. Okay. Who am I working with right now? Spirit, how long does it take to prepare everyone here to work? Include me. How long does it take to prepare everyone's high self to work? Please prepare everyone here, everyone's high self to work, and clear all extra source interference blocks. Okay, now how long does it take to prepare everyone here to work? How long does it take to prepare everyone's high self to work? Please prepare me, my high self, everyone's high self to work together. We're seeking help in healing in terms of addiction. We want to free our opinion towards addiction. Pouring more understanding, self-forgiveness, forgiveness to this situation. Now, who am I working with right now? My high self, everyone's high self. Am I getting 100% answer? Am I getting the right answer? Everyone's high self. What are we clearing in this session? Recognition in terms of what? First kick. Chart 5. Negative motivation of search kick. What is it? Guilt. What else? self-punishment, what else? Responsibility, codependency. Are they interference and blocks? Can you clear them with our research? What are them? Separates, dark energies, impositions. Can we clear them with our research? Thank you, myself. Okay. Now, who am I working with right now? High self. This still blocks interference. My high self, everyone's high self. What is the lowest low of any one of our high self comedy, page 1, page 2? Am I getting 100% answer? What is blocking me getting 100% answer? Chart 5. Dark energies in the aura, imprint, dark energies, imposition, discordant thought forms, dark forces. Can we clear that with our research? Thank you, myself. What percent have we cleared on that? Are there still blocks interference? Am I getting the right answer? Spiritual kick herself. Are there still any blocks interference? Am I getting 100% answer? Who am I working with right now? My high self, everyone's high self. What do you think? What percent do you think is prep to work down to the most highest success and full? 75%. Can you keep doing prep to work? What else needs to be cleared? Chart 1. Conscious mind program. Can you clear that with our research? Do you need to research the level of conscious mind? What needs to be cleared here? Suicide, alcoholism, hate of life, excesses, stinginess, anger, domineering, escapism, stinginess, hate, cruelty, anger, failure, spiritual suicide, hate of life, excesses. Can you clear all of that with our research? Thank you, myself. Okay, what percent do you think prep work is down to the most success and full? What else needs to be cleared here? Okay, apply spiritual kick to everyone here. You can gently place your left hand or right hand on your forehead and feel your spiritual team pouring this spiritual kick energy in you. Okay. What percent do you think prep work is down to the most success and full? Am I getting 100% answer? No. What is blocking? Are there still interference and blocks? Conscious control with dark forces, imposition. Conscious control with satanic forces, imposition. Conscious control, imposition, programs, imposition. Can we clear them with our research? How can we clear them with our research? What are the energies behind them? Escapism, suicide, alcoholism, failure, suicide, depression, moody, anger, excesses, spiritual suicide. Can clear all of the energies with our research. Thank you. Okay, what percent have we cleared on that? 100%. Okay, are there still blocks and interference? No. Am I getting 100 answer? Now, who am I working with right now? High self, my high self, everyone's high self. Are there still blocks interference? What percent do you think prep work is down to the most success and full? Am I getting 100 answer here? What percent are we running any negative programs, energies, attitudes towards addiction? What is our motivation towards addiction mostly? Spiritual kid, what is it? Power. What else? Codependency, responsibility, guilt, violence, self-punishment, appeasement. Am I getting 100 answer? And what is our energy towards addiction? Escapism. Yeah, escapism is a big part. Stinginess, self-punishment, alcoholism, cowardice. Yes, okay. Now please download all information, knowledge, understanding, and please upgrade SRT to the highest and most success and upgrade everyone's spiritual team. Let's seeking a best way to help us healing this issue. Release all negative attitudes, belief system that we hold towards addiction. Okay, how can we clear it here? Chart 1, soul programs. Am I getting the right answer? The energy is envy, sexual perversion, alcoholism, cowardice, hate of self, bitterness, alcoholism. Can we clear all of that with our research? Thank you, myself. Okay, any other soul programs? Inside energy of excesses, stinginess, hate of life, escapism, self-destruction, malice, anger, hate of men, failure, hate of men, cowardice, lethargy. We clear all of that. Thank you, myself. Okay, any more soul programs? What is the next thing to be cleared here? Chart 1. Subconscious mind. Do we need to research the level of subconscious mind? What is the program? Subconscious mind program is escapism, stinginess, spiritual suicide, sexual coveting, self-punishment, self-destruction, hate of men, alcoholism, hate of life, conflict, adultery, anger, hate of life. Not on chart. Is that enough information to clear itself? Thank you. The only thing we can help us in this is to give ourselves all the love you can give to your kid. Treat yourself as your kid. And if you feel there's any hesitant or blocks for you to give that love to yourself, there is a program there. Okay. Are there any more subconscious mind program needs to be clear? What is the next thing to be clear here? Okay, please apply spiritual kick to everyone. Everyone say self, spiritual team. Place our hand in our head. Breathe in. Now, what is the next thing to be cleared? Another conscious mind program. Do you need to search the level of conscious mind? Page 1, page 2, page 1. What level? Mental body level. Mental conscious program. Are there any other level? Switch kick yourself. Are there any other level to the conscious mind program? Am I getting the answer? What is the energy there? Stinginess. Spiritual suicide. Sexual perversion. Sexual abuse. Alcoholism, hate of self, hate of life, cowardice, failure, conflict, malice, anger, hate of self. Okay, please release all of that conscious mind program. And replace them with love of self. Forgiveness of self. Okay, and what percent have we cleared the conscious mind program? Is releasing statement necessary here? Releasing about what? Personal integrity. Okay, you can repeat this in your mind or repeat it out loud. I release all perception, judgment, desires to believe and instruct my conscious and subconscious mind to release all belief, perception, judgment, and desire to believe that I am selfishness, I am spiritual suicide, I am choosing self-punishment, self-limitation, self-destruction, self-centeredness, and I hate my life. I am alcoholic, adultery, I have desperate energy, ego energy, excessive energy, escapism energy, toxic shame program, adultery, cowardice, addictions. On any levels I have that, I release all of them on any and all levels. Thank you. And now I completely believe and insert the program of self-love, self-forgiveness, freedom for myself, kindness, generosity to myself, forgiveness for myself on any and all levels of my body. I insert those programs. What percent did that releasement and release insert program work for everyone here? 80%. Do we need to keep release or keep insert? Keep release. Okay, let's do it again. I know this sound maybe a little bit confusing to you. Sometimes you say, I don't have this energy or program. Let's try not to kind of judge based on your conscious mind, because there's lots of subconscious mind program that you will not be able to recognize. If you feel uncomfortable, you don't have to do it. But for the people who do it and you want to make it more work, just like take it in and then release it. We want the releasement, and the point is to release. Okay, let's repeat again. I release all belief, perception, judgment, and desire to believe and instruct my subconscious and conscious mind, to release all belief system, perception, judgment on any and all level that I am domineering, I am escapism, terror, sexual perversion, adultery, conflict, addictions, alcoholism, very many alcoholism energy, and jealousy and anger, spiritual suicide. I release all of that on any and all levels. Thank you. Okay, now what percent are we cleared and released on that? 100%. This still blocks interference? No, Megan, you should answer. What percent is that released meant to cover everyone's to release here? 90%. We need to keep releasing. Okay. You can keep repeat that in your heart. I'm not gonna say a word. You can make up your own words. If you have something that you want to release, just release it using that phrase. I decide and command to release all perception, judgment, belief system, and desire to believe, and instruct my conscious and subconscious mind to release that. Feel free to add your own words. Heads up, what percent have we released on everything here? Am I getting the right answer? Is more releasing statement necessary? Now, what is the next thing to be clear for everyone here? Conscious mind program. Do we need to clear that with a research? Are you need to research the level of conscious mind? The energy is cowardice, spiritual suicide, doom, self-limitation, sexual coveting, selfishness, self-destruction, self-centeredness, hate, guilt, alcoholism, adultery, alcoholism, hate of self. Please clear all of that. Thank you. Clear all of that and insert love of self, forgiveness into our conscious mind. Okay, as of eating us on chart 6A, conscious mind program, soul programs, subconscious mind program. Can you release with our research? Do you need to research the level of it? What is the subconscious mind program? Excesses, toxic shame, doom, self-punishment, self-destruction, self-centeredness, hate, hate of men, hate of self, hate of life, conflict. Please release that. Thank you. Okay, what percent are we clear on that? 100%. Do I still have programs, subconscious mind program need to release, conscious mind program? Who am I working? My head of everyone's head of. What is the next thing to be clear for us here? Am I going to answer chart 32? Hard energies. Do we need to research the energy to release? Release hard energies of cowardice, self-destruction, self-limitation, self-punishment, adultery, cruelty, restlessness, toxic shame, hate of life, hate of self. Okay, take a breath in, center in your heart and feel the energy release. Please release all of those energies. Thank you from our heart space. Are there more heart energies need to be released in Sarasa? Malice, anger, hate of women, failure, hate of life. Please release all of that energies. Thank you. Okay, are there more energy needs to be released? No, am I getting to the answer? Okay, anything else on chart 32, Spiritual Gauge? Anything else can be cleared for us in terms of this topic today? Can we clear that with our research? What needs to be cleared here? Above chart 3 programs, brain cell restructuring, Godhead level, DNA chromosome trailers, spirit. Okay, they're going to do a brain cell restructuring and clear out DNA chromosome trailers about these programs in our cells and DNAs. Let's breathe in. Okay, let's keep clearing. It stopped for a second, just sorry for that. Switch case of what's next to be cleared here. Chart 23, am I getting an answer? Programming coming up. Spiritual blocks 1 through 6. Soul is lying programs. Cutting edge of the soul. Odds and ends into infinity. All issues. Spiritual blocks 1 through 6. Cutting edge of the soul. Can clear all of that with our research. Thank you, yourself. Anything else on chart 23? Spiritual kick. Am I getting the right answer? Is there anything else can be clear on this situation? Can you clear that with our research? Soul programs. Can we clear that with our research? The energy of soul programs is sexual promiscuity, selfishness, self-limitation, self-centeredness, self-destruction, self-punishment, hate of life, hate of life, hate of self, hate of woman, anger, fear, fatigue, hate of life, health abuse, lying, betrayal, toxic shame, sexual abuse, conflict. Is that enough information to please release these soul programs? And something I want to mention that I realized I did meet somebody that doesn't have addiction. Maybe a babies, and also, babies, and also, let me think. This woman that I met in Indonesia, she was like a local from Batak culture tribe in Medan, Selimanambu, that place is called. Yeah. And some indigenous people I met in China, they don't have addictions. Okay. Now, who am I working with right now? Hi, self. Now, are there more soul programs need to be clear? What is the next thing to be clear? Charm 1, brain cell restructuring. What else? DNA chromosome trailers. Spirit, guides, healing by Father, Mother, Grandfather of the Oversoul. Apply healing from help from our guides. Clear our spirit, DNA chromosome trailers. Apply healing by Father, Mother, Grandfather of the Oversoul to clear our spirit. Thank you. Okay, so spiritual case of, is there anything else can be cleared? Can we clear that with a research? Conscious mind program, can you clear that with a research? Do you need to research the level of conscious mind? What is the programs of the conscious mind program? The energy, bitterness, excesses, suicide, spiritual suicide, self-limitation, self-centeredness, self-punishment, hate, alcoholism, hate of life, alcoholism, hate of self, complaining, depression, excesses, hate of God, hate, alcoholism, guilt. Can we clear all of that with our research? Thank you, myself. Okay, what percent have we cleared? 100%. Now, are there more conscious mind program? Can we clear that with our search? Is releasing statement necessary here? We need to do a releasing statement again. About what? About our health, money, personal integrity. Stretch kick. Am I getting hot for an answer? Okay, let's do a releasing statement together. I release all belief, perception, judgment, and instruct my conscious mind and subconscious mind to release all belief, perception, judgment that I am an alcoholism, and I have toxic shame for that. I have suicide energies, sexual perversion energy, self-punishment energy, self-centeredness energy, self-destruction energy, self-limitation energy for that. I hate my life. I am angry. I am complaining. I release all of that belief on any and all level. Now, the energy is the point. You don't have to do that words exactly. You can just say, I release those energies. Alcoholism, self-punishment, self-destruction, suicide, hate of life, hate of self. I release all of that energy. It's very simple. Let's do it that way. I feel like it might be some resentment when it comes to have to claim something. Maybe you don't feel that right now. Okay? What percent have we released on that? Are there more conscious mind program need to be released? Okay, am I getting the right answer? What is the next thing to be cleared here? DNA chromosome trailers, spirit program, brain cell restructuring. We clear that with our research. Thank you. As I was clearing that, something came into my mind. So after this session, what I want you to practice is next time when you are dealing with your addiction, no matter is it what kind, any kind of addiction, when you're doing it, hold a space for love for yourself while you're doing it. Don't put any punishment, judgment, guilt after you do the addiction is a big part. Completely free yourself into doing it. Give your full love into doing it. It's okay. It's okay from doing the addiction this time. And treat yourself as someone that needs love. And the only reason you're doing this addiction behavior is you're seeking attempt for peace, from the emotional pain that you are hiding from, you're escaping from. So right now, let's give ourselves lots of love in terms of this. We are forgiving ourselves for this. And we forgive the society to put us in this situation, to dealing with this. And we know that we have the strength and courage in this situation. Create a new pattern instead of shaming yourself, guilting yourself. Create a pattern of love and forgiveness. That's the first step to overcome the addiction. Now, who am I working with right now? High self. Now, what is the next thing to be clear for us? My high self, everyone's high self. Is there anything else that can be cleared for us in terms of this? Is there any soul lying, soul hiding, program soul does not want to appear? Can you clear them with the research? Okay, is there anything else can be cleared based on this topic? Is there anything else can be cleared in this situation? Am I getting how to answer? Now, who am I working with right now? Is there any soul lying, soul hiding, soul programs soul does not want to reveal? Thank you. How many interference boxes here? Interference. Am I getting the right answer? Anything else to do? Am I getting the right answer? Please do a mop up. And this is a very intense session. I can feel it in my heart. I'm very touched. I feel the suffering and the pain from this topic. Let's pray for ourselves and then the society, and give ourselves again forgiveness and love as much as you can. Treat yourself as this child that needs extra care and attention and help. Okay. Is there anything more to do? All right. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and that's it for this session. And I will keep updating on the addiction session. I want to treat all addiction the same, no matter it's addiction to food, cigarette, drugs, porn, sex, sugar, coffee, all kinds of addiction. And workaholic is an addiction also. Addiction to phone, everything is an addiction. All of this are an addiction. Only balanced life, where you have a little bit of everything, and you don't feel over-attached to a thing. There's nothing for you to be this thing that you need in life. That's when you feel you're balanced. You don't need any of them. Then you are, or you need any of them, and it's okay to have them. Then this addiction is solved. Okay, thank you so much, and blessing to you. Thank you.